Alright, what's up? So we're back at back where we left off. We're focusing at the moment on taking out the Shi and trying to do a little bit of expansion. We're also going to be focusing on getting our production up and being able to at least try to keep up with the NCR, although they're definitely making some major progress. So, hell yeah, ad Victorium. Alright, so I just found out something that is quite unfortunate. Looks like we've missed our chance with the NCR because the Shi are now in the NCR faction, and so we can't really touch them unless we want to ignite a war. That also means we're completely surrounded with no chance of expanding, which is a bit of a problem as well. And as you can see on our borders, the NCR are massing their troops here. So I'm hoping now that I'm going to be maybe losing my tensions with the Shi as much. I'm hoping that perhaps that'll change the way that they react. That being said, there's a good chance that we're going to have to go to war with the NCR, which is quite unfortunate. So and if we do go to war with the NCR, I'm just going to be honest with you, we're probably going to lose. But I'm in this for the long haul, and I am playing on Iron Man, so there's no going back. Let's see what happens. Alright, so quick update. We have been trying to get the NCR to not hate us so much. At the same time, the Washington Brotherhood is now fighting Old Spokane State, so if they win that, that's going to be a pretty major upgrade to their capabilities. Troll Warren is also at war with the Marrow Drinkers, although Troll Warren's actually not doing too well and might actually lose this war, which is unfortunate. So there are a few other little small conflicts going on. The Texan Brotherhood just declared war on the Desperados, and they're trying to take Shreveport. But what's more important is, yep, as you can see there, the NCR is now at war with Caesar's Legion. They are also at war with the Valle or Valle bandits. And, pretty interestingly, we have... where are they? We have some forces that we sent as volunteer forces. So we're going to have a bit of a war section here, and there should be a few little conflicts we can get into. I think first I'm actually going to come down here and help them with this war, and then maybe I'll go over to the dam once things have changed a bit, because I don't think I can make much of a difference here. It's quite an assault, but we'll find out. We'll find out. So while war rages with the Valle bandits, our paladins have been doing very well. We've got the Navarro paladins as well as the Lost Hills paladins. So coming from our two major, the Lost Hills bunker and Navarro here. Now, these groups now are going to be going and trying to take the capital, just to end this war with war score alone if we can. That being said, in the meantime, we've been focusing on refurbishing and expanding the Lost Hills bunker, and we are now working on the Fortress of Steel focus. So between radio towers and further above ground fortifications, it can be said that the Lost Hills bunker is a near impenetrable fortress, ringed with flags that bear the symbol of steel. So we are kind of trying to upgrade our main portions. That being said, at the moment, we do have the option here, and it's definitely one that's interesting, is we can tell the NCR that they have to give us the bay. So basically, we just like say, you know what, no need to just straight up go to war, no need to join them, we just require them to give us back their what we see as ours. That being said, I don't think that's going to go very well, and I ideally would still like to join the NCR if I can, but I am heavily considering it, and who knows, maybe in a few minutes I'll do it. Alright, so I was just watching the front line, and all of a sudden a huge amount of the NCR's divisions just kind of pulled away from the front line and started moving up. Now at first I thought they were moving to finally join the war against Caesar's Legion, as at the moment it's only the Mojave chapters that are at war with them. But no, a lot of their soldiers look to be coming back towards my borders, as you can see here. Let's see where they go. Are they just posting up on my borders? I don't know. Either way, there's obviously something that's going on up to the north that they're now worried about. I do think they are positioning along my borders, though, at least a little bit. So that is unfortunate. So our paladins have just pushed down and taken El Marron. At the same time, we are trying to now encircle this group. So we've got quite a few divisions here that we've got caught, and we're going to go ahead and finish them off. Alright, so the war down here was won. At the moment, we still have our soldiers as volunteers. However, I'm not really even sure. Are we at war with the Paz bandits as well? Is that what we can do? I'm not really sure where we can go from here and who we can help them in their war against. I guess that they are at war with the Paz, though, so that's nice. So, interestingly, we just got a group of traders coming in from Hawaii. This morning, a cluster of native traders from Hawaii arrived in our ports, offering a plethora of rare goods for a price. It's an opportunity we won't get for some time. So, we could ask them to tell us war stories from their homeland, which will give us base war support +5 as well as 20 men. Or we can buy some of their exotic goods, which gives us a little bit of stability as well as a little bit of political power. That, or we can just turn them away. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and come tell us stories, war stories from your homeland. So that's pretty interesting. And that's not too bad of a read if anyone wants to pause and watch that. Alright, so you can just watch now as our paladins cut a swath through the Paz bandits. I don't think that this is going to last very long. Literally just slaughtering through. Now we're finally going down to their capital here. Let's see if that's enough war score. Grab it. Taking them a little while. There we go. So yeah, we just cut them up pretty well. They did encircle us, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, we're cutting through these guys like a knife through hot butter. There we go. And our scavengers return in triumph as well, and it looks like we are getting sent back our volunteer forces for now. So let's see how much that did for our relationship. Still not great, but at the very least they don't completely hate us. So we can hope to try to get that up in the future, and hopefully they will actually finally let war break out with Caesar's Legion here pretty soon. In which case we can take that opportunity to either turn on them and try to grab Shady Sands, or to join them and help them take out the Legion, at which point, who knows, maybe in the future we will overthrow them, or perhaps we will just serve as kind of like a police force with the NCR as the main governing body over the wasteland, but I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, so we have finished our refined warfare. We went down the path of principle. So we got recon infiltration, warrior code, combined arms, and then finally we are now champions of virtue. Power armor is more than just a piece of equipment. It is a symbol. To our men in the field, serving alongside those in powered armor is a source of great comfort. They know that these men and women will stand and fight in the face of overwhelming odds to ensure their infantry counterparts can retreat safely. So, as we can see here, basically, we've created legitimate knights. So now we don't have to focus on that anymore, so I'm just going to focus on trying to expand the ability for us to have more paladin squadrons. So the paladin squadrons are going to be these guys, all of the power armored ones, and then the knights are going to be, well, there are some Maxon brigades, but also we have knights in here, which are basically just our basic soldiers. So that's how it is at the moment. We are having manpower problems still. We've been kind of fighting to get it back up, but it hasn't been too horrible. That being said, we did just get the Maxon recruitment drive. So down here in the city or town of Maxon, we have been expanding that. So at the moment we are adding a dockyard there. as if we do go to war with the NCR. I saw in their war with some of the bandits down here that they were doing a few by sea invasions, so I do have to worry about that, and maybe I can try to counter invade and grab some land up here and make some progress from below. But that's if I go to war, and most likely if we do, they'll just come in and crush us. We are also obviously trying to expand. We do have now a whole other army group of knights, and we will be trying to make more. We will also be trying to add some paladins into these two groups here. But yeah, so that's what's going on for now. So we can also see here that the Washington Brotherhood has won their war with Old Spokane State. So they've now got quite a extra bit of land, and there are some factories and production things in this area. I remember from a past playthrough that I did. Now the Texan Brotherhood has also won their war here, as well as taken Assassin City, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, Assassin City. So the Texan Brotherhood is doing all right. They're expanding enough. Definitely not as quick as I would like if I do plan on making them my friends. So not much has changed up here either. Lannius' cohort has remained relatively stationary. Caesar's Legion has made some minor progress, but nothing too crazy. And obviously we are in a very rough situation here with the NCR. But that's going to be saved for the next video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and sorry that we didn't get too much done. Most likely the next video, or possibly one after, will be the end of this series, depending on how long we can survive the onslaught of the NCR. So if any of you guys have watched to this point, I really appreciate it. Let me know which one of these factions you'd like me to try out next. Honestly, I'm down to do any of them. Just let me know what you'd be interested in seeing. Maybe some of the new ones in Texas or in Mexico, or perhaps some of the old ones who've been updated. Maybe we could play as the Enclave. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did like it. It really does help me out. Thank you. Bye.